Frankfurt is one of the busiest airports in the world, with multiple terminals and thousands of flights daily coming and going from all around the globe. Lufthansa, which is Germany's main airline, uses Frankfurt as a hub. This means that every morning thousands of flights arrive from all over the world, and a few hours later, flights depart to all corners of the globe. This allows passengers to connect in Frankfurt while traveling from virtually anywhere to anywhere else. Because of this, your experience while connecting through Frankfurt will very much depend on your point of origin, your airline, your destination, how busy the airport is, and even the weather may change your experience while connecting through Frankfurt. But I'll try to let you know where your experience may be different. Let's start with getting off the plane. Sometimes your flight may be lucky enough to get a gate, but more often than not, you will be offloaded to a bus which will take you to the terminal. This very much depends on how busy the airport is. Once you off-board, depending on where your flight is coming from, there may be immigration officials doing quick passport checks. They'll usually be waiting just off the Skybridge or inside the terminal, where the bus drops you off, and showing them your passport doesn't mean you've been admitted into any country. I've noticed that these passport checks are done on flights that originate from places other than Europe or North America. This next step assumes that you have a boarding pass for your next flight. If you don't, then find one of the many service centers to get your boarding pass for your next flight. Once you get to the terminal, it's time to check which gate your next flight is departing from. Most likely your boarding pass won't have the gate number on it. This is because gates are usually finalized a couple of hours before the flight is set to depart, and even after that, they sometimes change. Also, the screens in the terminal will only show flights departing over the next few hours, so you may not see your flight on these screens if you have a long connection time. The important part at this stage is to be in the correct terminal. You can check that by looking at your boarding pass for the terminal number. In this case, it's Terminal B, which is where most international connections go. So even if you don't have your gate number yet, you can be sure to be in the right terminal. Another tip, if you can't find your flight gate, is to connect to the free airport Wi-Fi and check the airport flight departures schedule, which will allow you to check everything for the day. Now, depending on where you're arriving from, you may find that you need to clear a security check to get to your next gate. I've noticed that this is more often the case when you're arriving from places other than Europe or North America, so be prepared that something that you may have been allowed to take through security at the first airport may be rejected at Frankfurt. After you pass through security, you can then find a place to sit, which is not that easy when the airport is super busy, but you can almost always find a quiet spot even if not too close to your gate, or you can check out the shops in the terminal. One last step before you continue on your way is a document check. Frankfurt will often require you to get your passport and visa for your destination confirmed before they will let you board your flight. So once your gate number has been announced, make sure you look out for the document check agents and get your boarding pass stamped. This is it. The rest is to sit down, wait for the flight, and safe travels. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit the like button, share it, or even subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.